And I fucked 5 guys last week. And as a matter of fact, I lost my virginity at 19 in a threesome getting Eiffel Towered. I'm losing my hair, bro. Let's rewind that real quick. I sucked 3 different dicks yesterday. Be modest and don't embarrass me. No!
Did that look familiar?
Today's topic.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Rob. Come back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, watch it all the way through to the end, and hit the links at the end of the video. All right, so let's actually get into this, all right? Do you guys know who this is on the screen? Yes or no? Need y'all to type that into the comments for me, all right? I didn't know until I started investigating into this story. And as you can see in the search bar above, says Anna Quinn Fitness Instagram. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, then you know all about that whole thing. So why is this guy here? Well, in order to figure out why this guy is here, what we have to do is we have to fast forward to today, pay attention to what's going on right now, then rewind back in time to June 9th of 2021. All right, can you guys see the date? The date there is June 9th of 2021, and this is a video by a content creator named Kevin Ray Wilder. All right, now my question for you guys is, everybody that's watching this video, are you familiar with this individual? And it's okay if some people are, I'm not. So this is a learning experience for everybody, okay? Kevin Ray Wilder. Now this video has 17,210 views. Do you think that it should have more or less? Look at that like-dislike ratio. Does that like-dislike ratio make sense to you guys? I need you guys to answer these questions for me in the comments because I can't hear you, okay? So the title of this video is Fresh and Fit Myron tries to extort one of his female guests for S*X screenshot proof. All right, so screenshot proof, and you see the screenshot is blurred. All right, just so happens that that screenshot is the infamous screenshot that Abba and Preach had. It's also the screenshot that Anna Quinn Fitness had. All right, and remember, I did a video on Anna Quinn Fitness based on the recommendation of subscriber Ivan Jetta. So when you guys see him in the comments, make sure you like his comment up if he happens to comment on this video, because if it was not for him, this investigation would have never taken place. All right. So before we get into the good stuff, let's actually get into the even better stuff. Now, my question for everybody is, are you familiar with the article that came out December 29th from Fox News? Yes or no? Type it in the comments. Very easy. All right. I need to be able to read this stuff because, again, I can't hear you guys. I feel like I'm talking to myself. TikTok dating coach blasted after suggesting men punish women for rescheduling dates. Absolutely clueless. For my people who used to watch Fresh and Fit, my question is that why he calls himself the Punisher? Fresh and Fit podcast host received backlash from social media users for his hot take. All right. A TikTok user's dating advice has gotten him into hot water with social media users. Myron Gain, one half of the Fresh and Fit podcast, shared a video suggesting that men should have a strict policy for women who ask to reschedule dates, all right? When a girl tells you, hey, let's rain check or reschedule, you simply respond, hey, that's cool, but I'm not really a fan of flaky girls. If we go out, you're gonna pay for drinks or dinner or whatever plans we had. Gaines began in his stern 32-second clip. Can you imagine how that was? Him being stern? Because we got a subscriber. Make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button. Share this video out. Because the reality is this. With women, they give you undesirable behavior. You need to punish it immediately. So if there's any women watching this, how do you feel about that? To the men in here, how do you feel about that? So she knows that it's not acceptable. So what he's talking about is a psychiatric method of behavior conditioning called operant and classical conditioning with positive and negative reinforcement. Somebody does something that you don't want them to repeat, you provide them with negative reinforcement, i.e. punishment, all right? If you take her back and take her on a date after she did some BS like that, she's gonna think it's okay. Don't reinforce bad behavior with positive treatment, AKA positive reinforcement, all right? The video of Gaines' hot take was originally uploaded to Fresh and Fit's TikTok account, but it has since been scrubbed from the app, along with the brand's profile as a whole. The account reportedly had 54,000 followers, and it received tens of thousands of viewers under each of its upload videos, according to the Daily Dot, all right? Since the video's upload, social media users who oppose Fresh and Fit's stance have argued that the dating strategy in question is too harsh or promotes misogynistic rhetoric. Well, we have text message evidence now of his strategies not working for him. How do you guys feel about that? We feel we didn't say anything wrong. However, we do understand that backlash as some people took it offensive, Fresh and Fit told Fox News via email. Critics of the video don't seem to feel the same way, however. I guarantee he got his information from a dog training video. And interestingly, I think, isn't that Pavlov's experiments with the dogs for psychology, operant and classical conditioning with positive and negative reinforcement? That's Pavlov's dog that's used in that experiment, correct? Content creator Ariam tweeted shortly after the video's deletion, and I'm going to follow her just to be nosy, but I have no idea who the hell Ariam is. Do any of y'all know who she is? What does she talk about? Absolutely clueless, another Twitter... Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Absolutely clueless, another Twitter user commented, if you want to know what we want, maybe just ask, and we'll tell you. How you guys feel about that? So we got some women in here. We got some men in here. Is that how it works? You guys let me know. Real time, all right? Ah, yes, Fresh and Fit, the woman trainer, a different user quipped. However, not all Twitter was completely against the message shared in Fresh and Fit's video. His wording and approach are a bit blank, and I get that, but also don't reinforce bad behavior with positive treatment is exactly what is said, what setting boundaries is. And I guess that's kind of true, but not to the point where you punish somebody. One user tried to reason, unless you're a doormat, humans punish undesirable behavior all the time, or humans remove themselves from an undesirable environment altogether. That's another way you can do that. Fresh and Fit did not immediately respond to the Fox News request to elaborate on the messaging in its video or whether its TikTok account was disabled by choice. The Miami-based podcast duo continues to post videos under its YouTube channel, which is said to provide the truth to dating, fitness, social media, finances, and overall male improvement. All right, so remember, pay attention to these dates. All right, these dates happened December 29th. All right, and this is a major mainstream media outlet. Now, here goes another mainstream media outlet. This is The Sun. All right. And this article came out March 31st, all right? So he got two articles. They got two articles about them, all right, in the mainstream media. And the thing that's crazy is that the Baby YouTubers Coalition is really like putting in all of the work. So I'm curious to see if The Sun or if Fox will cover what's going on right now. Because in my opinion, I'm asking you guys, do you guys think that this is a bigger story about what's going on now? Or was this that they're talking about back then the bigger story? That's my question. What do you guys think about that? All right. So this article here, it says, Mum Believable. Fury, as TikToker, says single mums are only good for a one-night stand. All right. A TikToker sparked fury by claiming single mums are only good enough for a one-night stand in a barrage of ludicrous tips. Myron Gaines, who describes himself as a dating expert, was slammed for misogyny after suggesting single mothers are for recreational uses only. Damn. Wow. Smoke them like weed, huh? Gaines, who hosts the Fresh and Fit podcast, interesting how the other guy isn't around, shared the 3 reasons men shouldn't date single moms in a viral TikTok video earlier this month. Women's Aid said this so-called dating advice is appalling and encourages men to use coercive control in relationships. Now, I'm curious because there's a whole circle of people that that these guys, hang out with, that these guys kick it with, that these guys do work with. I'm curious as to why none of the OGs kind of said, hey, you're doing a little bit too much. Like, why don't you calm down on some of that rhetoric? Instead of kind of sitting back and then opportunizing when they do something wrong. I think these guys are kind of young, so I'm not really expecting the judgment to be there, despite the fact that they still need to be accountable for the behavior. My question is, how come the older people who are part of this circle, part of their greater group of content creators, how come the older people didn't say, whoa, let me take you over here, young buck, and give you a little bit of PR advice. You might not want to come on so strong. How come nobody did that? That's my question. What do you guys think? Because don't you think when they're in a circle of all of these people and they have all of these different content creators, they collab all the time, don't you think that, after a show or sometime they say, hey, I got some advice for you. I've been in this for a long time and, I've seen things ruin people and I don't want this to happen to you. Did that ever happen? Do you guys know? Did anybody ever give them some counsel like, hey, you're getting kind of out there with the stuff you're saying? Did that happen and they didn't take the advice, or did that just never happen? And if it didn't happen, my question is why? Because if these things are supposed to empower men, shouldn't there be tiers of role models? Food for thought. Since coercive control became a criminal offense in England and Wales in 2015, there is an increasing understanding that domestic abuse is underpinned by a pattern of controlling behavior, and it is shocking that abusive behavior is being promoted. All right. The charity, which works to combat domestic abuse, also added, violence and abuse against women will only decrease when we stand together to call out dangerous messages like these. Gaines urged his 44,800 followers to avoid getting involved with moms, telling them, simply put, you're never going to come first. The kids are going to come first, which is fine and the way that it should be. But you have to understand you're always going to take a back seat. Myron went on to remind men they have zero rights to their partner's children if they were to split up. All right. He also added, they're not your kids, so you can't discipline them. And on top of that, she can take them away from you at any time if you guys break up. The TikToker then shockingly claims single moms are only good to date recreationally for one-night stands, as taking on their children and can be a big expense. Myron continued, finally, you have to pay for another man's responsibility. Guys, single moms are for recreational use only. Wow. Protect yourself and your wallet. Peace. You have to pay for another man's responsibility. Single moms are only for recreational use. The video, which has been viewed by over 47,000 people, sparked fury among viewers, with one commenting, as a single mom, I'll take the opportunity to say, that's cool, bro. We don't play with boys. Another said, how to say you have mommy issues without saying you have mommy issues. Wow, these comments. A third wrote, the misogyny is unreal. I have no words. Meanwhile, a fourth asked, did you just say recreational use about a human? Yeah, that's kind of off the chain. All right. So that is the end of this article. All right. There's nothing more here. Now, my question is, this is an article about TikTok. All right. And I think they might. Yeah, they looks like they got it here. So hold on. I'm going to stop this music real quick and see if this will play. Let's see what goes on here. Let's see if this. Yeah, this it's going to play.
Finally, you have to pay for another man's responsibility. Guys, you single moms, recreational use only. Protect yourself and your wallet. Peace.
All right. So that was interesting, right? That's kind of interesting. All right. So that's that. All right. That's that article there. All right. So how do you guys feel about all this so far? Kind of a lot, right? So next, I got a question. Is anybody familiar with this guy? Oh, yeah. I think everybody's actually familiar with those two guys. Not them. My bad. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Not them either. Damn it. Shit. Ah, yeah, this one right here. My bad. Yeah. You guys familiar with that guy? Him. So if you take a look at the screen, let's just examine the screen really quick. The first thing that you see is Anna Quinn Fitness Instagram, right? So I searched and this guy popped up, all right? So what's interesting about this guy is his name is Kevin Ray Wilder. Like, that's the most interesting thing in the world, right? He's a YouTube content creator. He has 5.97K subscribers, all right? And he has 17,210 views on this video. Now, the interesting thing about this video is that this video is from June 9th, 2021. My question for you guys is, were you familiar with this video? Did you have any idea about this content? Are you familiar with this content creator? That's the question. And it looks like there's a couple comments from a couple days ago, but most of the most recent things are older comments, all right? Older comments. So the title of his video is Fresh and Fit. Myron tries to extort one of his female guests for blank, and then their screenshot proof. Now let's put these clues together. Who is this female guest? Well, she's also a content creator on YouTube, and that's who it is right there. Anna Quinn Fitness Instagram. All right, that's her text message right there. That's the quote infamous text message that Abba had. Okay, so now we're starting to connect some dots. So he made this video, and it looks like it has a pretty bad like to dislike ratio. All right. Now, what I find interesting is that with everything going on right now, how is the like dislike ratio still looking like this? Does that make any sense to you guys? Does that make any sense at all? It doesn't make any sense to me. I think that video should have far more likes than it does. So maybe you guys can go over there and help him out with that. You know what I'm saying? And my question is, are you all familiar with this video? If you're familiar with this video, let me know. Type it in the comments. All right. We're going to watch it. Okay. We're going to see exactly what's going on here.
If you're an influencer and you don't have a problem with that, I don't want to associate with you anymore, because all that means, the only reason that you would still associate yourself with him is because he's popular and you want to be on his good side and you actually want to clout chase. Yo, what's good? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Today I have a pretty short video for you today. It's a little bit more on a serious note because it's actually on a pretty serious topic. So, Myron Gaines of Fresh and Fit podcast, one of the fastest growing podcasts in the world. Good on them. However, man, I was suspicious of this for a long time, and I think a lot of people were, but I'm about to expose to you that this guy pretty much just extorts the guests, more specifically the women that he has on, for sex in exchange of getting on his show and, maybe gaining some clout, maybe gaining some IG followers, some attention. And the way that they get on is by having sex with him. And I have a screenshot to prove it. Let's just go through it real quick. First of all, why am I making this video? For me,
I'd like to know how he got the screenshot. Does he know Anna Quinn Fitness? Like, are they friends? And my question is, I can't remember if I asked you guys this or not, but be nosy and go find out if they lost subscribers from all their other social media platforms, or is YouTube the only one being affected? I'm just curious. Remember, no bullying. Don't be going over there doing no crazy shit. I just want numbers. That's all.
Exposed to red pill ideas probably way before any of you guys were, and way before a lot of influencers you followed were. This is back before Donald Trump was even elected, I think in like 2014 or 2015. And I've seen the community just warp and change into just a bunch of whiny, complaining type people, and just resenting and complaining about women without actually having any solutions. That's why I don't associate this channel with the red pill, even though I think the red pill is an amazing metaphor for seeking the truth. But the new red pill ideology that's formed, I just can't associate myself with that because of stuff like this. And it's really unfortunate, and I take it personally because I think it's such a great metaphor in people, and there's so many truths within the red pill manosphere that can really help guys out, but they stray away from it or people don't even listen to what they have to say because of big influencers like this. You know, women, just random, you know, blue-pilled folks, for lack of a better word. They have a stereotype in their mind that red pill guys are the types of people that I'm about to show you who Myron really is. All right. So I take this shit very personally, and it sucks. And I know this video is going to get a lot of downvotes because.
My question for you guys that I need you to answer in the comments, I need everybody that watches this video to answer this question. Why did he assume that he was going to get downvotes? Because what's interesting is every prediction that this dude had came true. Did you guys notice that? Have you guys noticed that? Every prediction that he's made has come true. Isn't that crazy how the people who always move in the opposite direction of the movement, their predictions always come true? You remember like how Lot was going away from Sodom and Gomorrah and like he ended up surviving? You remember how like Noah built a boat while everybody was just playing around on land and he survived? Has anybody learned any damn thing in history?
Fresh and Fit has a lot of fanboys, but you know, where I come from, the way I was raised, in the face of adversity, even if it's an unpopular opinion, as a man, you have to stand up for what you believe in. And this is wrong. This is genuinely just wrong, and it's fucked up, honestly. And I have a kind of a special announcement at the end where I may or may not be interviewing somebody who has been basically extorted by Myron, or at least Myron attempted to extort sex out of them to get them on their show. And I'll make that announcement in a second here. But without further ado, let's go over this screenshot. Okay, I'll read it out for you. So this is from Myron Gaines. I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we fuck. You have fucked a bunch of dudes I know and aren't special. You could have just said no and kept it moving, but you are clearly in your feelings going through all that effort with a poll, etc. Go ahead and screenshot the conversation to clout chase. I don't care what 75 simps said in your story to White Knight. The difference is I say what I want and I don't care what you think. They do. And then I can't really see her response here, but basically says, I haven't slept with a bunch of dudes, you know, check your facts, dude, because this is a really ignorant claim. And I am pretty damn special. You're a fool for, I don't know what else you said there, okay? Regardless, I think that is basically, that's a smoking gun right there, man. That's just evidence right there. He literally said, let me read this verbatim again. This is his words. I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we fuck. Come on, man. So literally, I mean, that's just extortion 101. I mean, what the hell, man? Like, I know there's going to be some people in the comments that say, like, oh, you're a blue-pilled white knight or whatever. Man, this isn't white knighting. That's just wrong. Imagine that's your sister. Imagine that's a good friend of yours or cousin or something. Like, you can be a red pill aware guy and also say that that's wrong at the same time. That is wrong. And if you don't think that's wrong, I don't want to associate with you anymore. If I know you personally, if you're an influencer and you don't have a problem with that, I don't want to associate with you anymore. Because all that means, the only reason that you would still associate yourself with him is because he's popular and you want to be on his good side and you actually want to clout chase. So honestly, fuck you if you see that and you still think that, you know, Myron's the fucking man or whatever. You're just a fanboy. And the way that I view this is, you know, this is going to be an unpopular video in the immediate present, but I think a few years from now, I will be on the right side of history.
Question, poll question. Is he on the right side of history now? Somebody take a tally in the comments.
Especially as it pertains to the manosphere community. So, you know, if you actually want to get out in front of this and not just be some unquestioning sheep, go ahead and follow this channel. I'm actually going to be interviewing Anna Quinn. She accepted an interview for me to really go try to more in depth as to what happened. And of course, I will post that video here. So look out for that by subscribing to the channel and hit the bell notification. You know, this really sucks because the most popular person in this realm is clearly a piece of shit. And it's almost like I feel like the manosphere community has really made some strides forward in terms of people taking them seriously. And then this just brought us back like 10, 20 years. And if you don't see that, then you got to get your brain checked, man. Yeah, I know right now you're probably like seething with anger. Like, how dare this guy come after my favorite podcast and speak the truth? But that's what it means to actually be red-pilled, is to be willing to look at the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it is, and see it for what it is. So what's the actual red pill here? The actual red pill here is that Myron actually isn't red-pilled, and he's a piece of shit that extorts sex from women, and he uses his show as a way to get sex from women because he has no game and he's a blue pill beta. I don't like using those terms. I kind of use them a bit facetiously, but I think they're actually pretty appropriate here. So,
is he right? Is he correct? Are those terms appropriate here? Yes or no? Leave it in the comments. Somebody take a tally. How many yeses, how many nos?
Anyway, that interview's coming out soon. We just have to set a date and time, the interviewer, for us to set up that interview. If you want to watch it, like and subscribe. Again,
he just reminded me there's a premiere scheduled tonight, all right, 8/20, 2021 at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. You'll see it in the window, in the premiere window. Hit the bell icon on it twice and hit the thumbs up or you won't be notified. All right? I want to see y'all in the chat. I want to see y'all answering these questions.
I'm expecting a lot of downvotes and negative comments here, but I don't give a fuck. So anyway.
So when you guys go and check out this video for yourselves, like I know you will, make sure you mention in the comments where you saw the video. You guys gonna do that?
Thanks for watching. As always, look out for that interview. Have a great rest of your day.
So, interestingly, on this same channel, there's some pretty interesting content here. I found a leaked discussion about the alleged fight that was supposed to take place between Fresh and Fit and Abba and Preach. You see, there goes Abba and Preach right there. So this is exclusive stuff. There's a subscriber of mine. His name is Renee Herbert that gave me this. So I appreciate that. What I find interesting is that it's on that exact same channel. All right. It's on the same channel here. Kevin Ray Wilder. All right. And ironically, it only has 281 upvotes. Very strange. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that this would have like 1 million views by now, because everybody wants to know about the leaked information. You know what I'm saying? The behind the scenes stuff, which from my understanding, this is behind the scenes. So make sure you go over there and smash the like button on that video. Make sure you know what I'm saying, help circulate that. All right. When people make content, they need to get circulated. And if you guys are curious of what those noises are, that's brilliant people subscribing to my channel. So be a brilliant person and subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Share the video out. All right. So my question for you guys is, can you wait any longer? Am I taking too long to get this video started, or are you guys ready?
Today's topic.
Today's
boys over at Fresh and
topic.
Fit posted something.
Come on, guys.
Right. Yo, I'm tired of this shit because this shit is starting to get ridiculous at this point. Be modest and don't embarrass me. No,
Did that look familiar?
no, fucking no. It's not fucking acceptable.
To insult a man's country and or wife.
Violation.
Make your bed and sleep in it. There's consequences to your fucking actions. Oh shit. Okay.
And they may come out to haunt you.
It's not okay, which is crazy. What's going on here?
For talking about his wife.
You deserve to die, in my opinion, because they know now that they assert dominance. We need to be more submissive.
Like, real talk.
That's that Punisher
Control
shit.
the frame. Don't be a puss. Don't wuss out.
Let's rewind that real quick.
Control the frame. Don't be a puss. Don't wuss out. They really don't give a shit.
What did he do wrong? What did you do wrong? Ba-da-da-da. And there's consequences to my actions. You do the crime, you do the time.
Consequences.
There's consequences. Actions have reactions. This nigga Preach shows up. He's gonna fight. You're going to lose. It is what it is.
The truth hurts. You know what's the scary part about that?
You get killed.
All over.
And they didn't bat an eye. They're not like us. It's not gonna matter.
But reality,
This nigga Preach shows up.
fuck me up.
Facts.
Show me the number.
No, because you live in another reality. Live in another world.
And you know what? No. This is serious as fuck, bro. It's serious as fuck.
Please, man, don't be stupid.
I'm not the biggest or most in shape guy. I'm not.
It's fine. I'm not knocking you. A lot of guys are fat. I'm losing my hair, bro.
Oh.
Like, regardless of my own personal inadequacies, the delusion is real. fucking bitch, guys. Going hard as fuck.
Damn. My nigga went Super Saiyan, bro. Guys, by the way, real quick. Deep dark secret.
I just got to give you the hard truth, man. I sucked 3 different dicks yesterday, and I fucked 5 guys last week. And as a matter of fact, I lost my virginity at 19 in a threesome getting Eiffel Towered.
Man, that was a lot, bro.
Oh, man. Man, how the hell that shit only got what was it? That shit only got 281 likes. Somebody ain't doing math right over here at YouTube. Somebody is not adding and subtracting things properly. You know what I'm saying? Something is clearly going on there. We need to fix that. All right? Cuz that was hilarious. That was funny. I know somebody else who does some funny stuff like that. Maybe you guys, maybe you guys will check some of that stuff out one of these days. So, ladies and gentlemen, players and pimps, guess what? That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers. If you're not subscribed, hit all 3 circles at the end of the video. If you really like the content, hit the link in the description box and become a channel member. And I will catch you all on the next one. Remember, tonight. And I'll catch you all on the next one. All right?